Sunday the 17th of May, Aries, and you're awake, convinced that avocado toast is a spiritual calling. You are running precisely 12 minutes behind schedule and entirely blaming the cat. Your Doomoscope animal is a Labrador that chases its tail for 2 hours. Come 2:17 p.m. you'll just nip to the shop for crisps, returning via 3 charity shops, a garden center and clutching a ceramic frog playing a lute. Venus is giving you grief about last weekend's impulse purchase of an actual popcorn machine, but, frankly, you're already planning its first outing. Tonight, that ambitious plan to bake a cake resembling the Millennium Falcon? It'll end with a smoking oven and 30 frantic messages to your mum begging for the number of that takeaway place that does decent cheesecake. Social media will tempt you. You'll fall down a rabbit hole viewing vintage knitting patterns, then resurface at 3 a.m., blinking. You'll briefly consider writing a book about competitive ferret grooming but forget by 11s on Monday. Advice: put down the glitter glue and step away from the taxidermy kit. It's Sunday the 17th of May, and the moon's giving you the side eye for those gravy stains on your pajamas. You thought about getting dressed, then remembered the sofa's magnetic pull. Brunch is ambitious. Actual food consumed will likely involve a rogue biscuit from the bottom of the tin. This afternoon, your credit card is whimpering. You'll spend ages choosing between Netflix or Disney Plus, before settling on channel hopping and finding that bargain hunt is your only option. You'll add that overpriced foot spa to your online basket 3 times, only to close the tab each time because I deserve it, but not that much. This evening, those yoga pants remain unworn as you sink further into the abyss of cat videos. You'll find yourself liking photos of that bloke from school who now owns a sausage dog grooming business. The algorithm's playing you like a fiddle. Taurus, your takeaway app knows your order by heart and probably waves to the delivery driver at the door. Advice: embrace the horizontal. Dusting is for Tuesday. On this fine Sunday the 17th of May, Gemini, waking up before midday is akin to facing a firing squad. Your plan to make a full English has already been downgraded to picking cold chips from the takeaway box of last night's fish supper. Your Doomscope animal today is a nymph obsessed with their reflection, vain, but also extremely easily distracted by a passing butterfly. This afternoon, a mission for a pint of milk somehow spirals into a pilgrimage encompassing a garden center, compulsory cake stop, a charity shop, sequined hat purchased, and an hour spent debating the merits of beige paint samples in B&Q. You'll blame Mercury in retrograde, but we all know it's just you. Your attention span is shorter than a reality TV star's marriage. This evening, you'll declare your intention to watch a critically acclaimed foreign film. Instead, you'll find yourself 3 episodes deep into a property show marathon. At precisely 8:34 p.m., you'll vaguely remember a birthday and send an apologetic emoji of a confused sloth. Advice: back away slowly from the internet. You're one cat video away from oblivion. Sunday dawns with the promise of a wholesome brunch. By 10:14 a.m. though, Cancer is elbow deep in a tin of celebrations, surgically removing the Maltesers teasers. This afternoon, your brain is doing that weird thing again, cycling through every questionable fashion choice you made in '08, fueled by documentaries about the mating rituals of deep-sea creatures and the general meaninglessness of it all. Venus is personally curating every single filter the gram has to offer, sending you down a rabbit hole of wedding photos of people you vaguely knew from school. By evening, those fun memories have congealed into a monumental strop. Before you fling the telly remote through the window, remember that online quiz you started on Tuesday, the one to discover which biscuit you are, but abandoned because it asked too many personal questions? The cosmos has observed your life choices. It has concerns. Advice: stop overthinking it. You're one digestive away from enlightenment. Sunday the 17th of May will find you levering yourself out of bed sometime afternoon, Leo. Those artfully arranged Eggs Benedict photo shoots bit the dust around attempt number 6. Turns out, it's harder than it looks to make a runny yolk look appealing. This morning, you'll manage to make a brew, stare blankly at daytime TV, and consider the merits of relocating to somewhere with less choice on streaming platforms. By mid-afternoon, expect the kind of glorious, chaotic mess only you can instigate. What began as a casual, look at my new shoes message to your best mate, somehow evolves into a full-blown fashion parade down the street. Your Doomscope animal today is a Wolverine with anger management issues, mirroring your response to discovering the shoes only come in puce. Absolutely hideous. Tonight, forget those carefully curated watch lists. Embrace the spontaneity. Fake that confidence so hard, you almost believe you're the bee's knees. Advice: don't sweat missing that solar eclipse. You'll find a way to hog the limelight even if the sun's on strike. It's Sunday the 17th of May, Virgo, and the biggest decision you'll make this morning is whether to have a duvet day or venture downstairs. The allure of the untouched biscuit tin is strong. You'll spend a solid hour crafting the perfect brunch flat lay for Instagram, even though you're still in your pajamas. This afternoon, the urge to alphabetize your spice rack will hit hard. Resist. Friends are suggesting a pub visit, but your sofa has cleverly disguised itself as a giant hug. Every app is recommending baking shows and period dramas. The cosmos is gently suggesting you get some fresh air. It's adorable that it thinks that's going to happen. Tonight, you'll bravely attempt a Nigella Lawson recipe only to realize you're missing half the ingredients. Your culinary masterpiece will resemble something closer to student cooking. You'll spend the next several hours lost in the internet's bottomless pit. Enjoy that tick-tock spiral. Advice: put down the duster, step away from the spice rack, and embrace the chaos. Today, Sunday the 17th of May, you resurface from a snooze that had no business being that long. Finding a palatable brunch beverage will involve staring blankly into the fridge for a solid hour. Mercury is doing a runner, delaying your crumpet decision until the cows come home. Your doomscope object is a torch with corroded batteries, because your desire to finally learn taxidermy has, again, been abandoned for the easier life of alphabetizing your vinyl collection. This mission is going swimmingly, although you've already ordered a bespoke shelving unit that's bigger than your downstairs toilet. Afternoon finds you glued to the sofa, flicking through streaming services like a confused pigeon. Your takeaway choice will require intense research, ending with the safe but disappointing choice of a cheese and pickle sandwich. This will then inspire a deep dive into documentaries about the history of pickled onions, resulting in absolutely no nutrients consumed. And the stars have clocked you. Advice: stop pretending you need opinions, you're a Libra. Sunday the 17th greets you, Scorpio, bleary-eyed and clutching a pillow. That sunrise yoga? Yeah, that's not happening. You'll be aggressively comparing Airbnb prices in the Outer Hebrides before you've even brushed your teeth. Don't worry, we've all been there. This afternoon, a mate suggests popping round for a cuppa. Next thing you know, you're hearing about her neighbor's divorce and the intricate politics of her toddler group. All over a digestive. The cosmos is chuckling, by the way. The evening finds you craving something. Connection. Validation. Before you know it, you're knee-deep in a documentary about competitive dog grooming. Your brain is now 60% poodle facts. And by 9:17 p.m., you'll be 3 series into Escape to the Chateau, secretly pricing up French property online and convinced you could make it work. Advice: clear your browser history. MI5 are getting twitchy. Sagittarius, Sunday sees you stirring when the birds have already judged your life choices. That adult brunch. The details are fuzzier than a peach. Mercury's playing havoc, making you question if that egg's royal craving was real or just a particularly enthusiastic dream sequence. Venus is having a right giggle at your expense. By 4:30, you'll be juggling shopping bags and sporting a new hat that screams "I peaked in Topshop." Your doomscope vegetable, an avocado. It'll turn brown the second you look away, reflecting your decision-making skills after dark. Tonight involves scrolling through 7 streaming services, deciding none of them are worthy, then re-watching that baking show for the 3rd time. You'll get sucked into a tic-tac vortex of cats doing the Macarena, before somehow becoming an expert on competitive vegetable growing. Your brain is a beautiful, chaotic garden. Advice: stop making promises. The cosmos laughs at anyone believing you're "I'm just leaving" when you are horizontal watching Netflix. This Sunday, you'll wake up thinking it's Saturday, which is basically a national crisis. Those extra minutes snoozing are basically illegal. Brunch cravings will hit harder than a rogue wave. You'll be alphabetizing the biscuit tin before you've even located the kettle. NASA's not worried about your caffeine intake. They're just taking notes. Venus sighs as you contemplate spending the afternoon price comparing air fryers. A friend suggests a pleasant bike ride. Bless. Instead, you'll be online, 47 browser tabs groaning under the weight of rattan garden furniture you'll never buy. A perfect portable projector for an outdoor cinema is crucial. Even if the highlight of movie night is mosquitoes. Evening brings ambitious gourmet plans. You'll preheat the oven for a dramatic 23 seconds, then ring for pizza. 3 hours will be spent doom-scrolling garden gnome arrangements on TikTok. It's fine. Honestly, it's absolutely fine. Advice: put down the phone. Before it's too late. Happy Sunday the 17th of May, Aquarius. Give yourself a medal for making it out of bed at all. The moon applauds your commitment to pressing snooze more times than is strictly necessary. The neighbors think you're Morse coding. Your Doomoscope animal today is a wizard who left their wand at home. Still, that's better than putting your trousers on backwards, which we all know you're capable of. Brunch felt like a fabulous idea, but those scrambled egg dreams will disappear faster than a pack of biscuits at your nan's. Instead, prepare to lose a good chunk of the afternoon to watching cats play the piano on TikTok, videos from last year. Venus is in a bit of a strop, so existential dread will be arriving before tea time. Lovely. Socializing? Absolutely not. Convincing yourself that recreating a complicated soufflé recipe is a cracking idea. Setting off the smoke alarm, naturally. The takeaway app is now your best mate, along with back-to-back episodes of Bake Off. And the stars have spoken. Advice: avoid mirrors, your hair has declared independence. Pisces awakes this Sunday blinking like you've just seen daylight for the first time in a month. The ambitious plan for avocado on toast and a sunrise yoga session will be swapped for Cocoa Pops and reruns of Bargain Hunt. You'll reach peak horizontal by 11:17 a.m., achieving a level of sofa indentation usually reserved for professional nappers. Leaving the house requires the emotional equivalent of defusing a bomb, and once you're out, Venus is determined to send you off course. You'll spend 20 minutes agonizing over the perfect garden gnome in B&Q, forgetting you're meant to be at your cousin Sharon's barbecue. But look at his little fishing rod. Tonight, settling in to watch Happy Valley means you'll shed enough tears in the opening titles to fill a paddling pool. You'll then spend 2 hours doom scrolling through 47 different cat videos. The night culminates in crafting a detailed escape plan in case your neighbor throws another impromptu karaoke party. Advice: stop offering emotional support to squirrels. They're judging you.